Do people think you look your age? Well, if they do, then you're in good company. Today we'll be taking a closer look at the nuances of everyday interactions that make up the monotony of life. Let's pick up a supermarket bag made from paper and say to ourselves, hang on, surely that won't be able to. Grab your knitting needles and a blanket because it's time for three old friends to sit around and sew a new patch into their quilted friendship. So join me, Dion, under the covers with Christian.
Welcome to Patchwork.
And Josh.
Welcome to Patchwork. Now, before we get started, I wanted to tell you the story of a meal that I cooked recently. Normally, when I make my dinners, they last me the week. That's kind of the cadence of my life at the moment.
You've been doing this since we lived together, which is years ago.
Oh, great.
But that's a great routine.
If nothing else, I'm consistent.
No, but that's something I know you for, which is bulk prep and consume throughout the week.
I think it's brilliant.
I don't, but anyway, go on.
And so I
think it lacks inspiration.
No, it lacks. It's preparing
it's
for
pragmatic.
No, it's perfect for someone who doesn't give a shit about what goes in their body.
Well,
no, that's not
sorry,
true.
I'm so sorry. Can we do that again? It's perfect for someone who doesn't really mind about
What goes in
their body.
But I enjoy the food I make a bit more.
It's more about that. It's more about I know the payoff for this is going to be beneficial to me long term, and I'm happy eating
It's
this
just
meal.
a time thing, largely.
Yeah, it's totally a time thing.
And I
thing.
don't get bored of it. Like some people get bored of it.
Yeah.
So what happened was I cooked something. It needed an endive, which is kind of like a lettuce kind of thing. It was beans, a tomato thing. Anyway, made it all up and had it. I was like, oh no, I definitely didn't rinse the endive enough because it tasted a bit gritty and that's dirt. I was like, it's crunching in my teeth, that kind of thing.
I'm sorry.
And have you never not washed something well enough?
No.
Okay, you have.
No.
If you buy lettuce and why is that funny?
No, because I'm thinking because we've done this
And you
before.
cut the
washing the
butt
lettuce.
off the lettuce.
Well, that's funny.
The butt's full of grit.
Yeah, but that's why you put it especially if it's a fresh boy, you put it underwater.
Yeah, I
No,
rinsed it, but not well enough.
Yeah, but then you said that you had grit, so you were eating dirt.
Yes.
So what was the solution?
So the solution, I was like, God damn it, that's really annoying because I was like, I'd spend a bit of time on it. I was like, this is what I've got to eat for the week. And my girlfriend was like, just throw it out. It's ruined. And I was like, no, I have to eat it this week. I will persist.
Oh, God.
And she thought that was strange. And I was like, but that's the food I've made for the week and that's what I'm going to eat.
So the dirt, was it attached to the... By the way, this story is madness because there's a lettuce leaf called an endive, which I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of endive? I'm just surprised that you put it together with beans and tomatoes.
Oh, God.
It's-
Do you want me to get... That's not the important thing.
I
It
don't
sounds-
understand. Just wait.
It was a low inflammation recipe, okay?
Oh, really?
Because I care about what goes in my
Oh,
body.
that's really... Is that a thing?
Yeah, low
Maybe the grit was important.
Yeah. But Josh, so you decide... So what do you think that grit was? It was dirt?
Probably.
So what is dirt?
Come on.
No,
That's
what
good.
is-
It's
good.
Yeah, no, it's
What's
good.
dirt?
What's bad about that? That's
What's
good.
dirt?
What's
Dirt.
dirt?
We've
It's
already done
broken
what's
down
dust.
organic
Earth.
compounds,
Yeah,
right? Earth.
Did it have
Earth
earth?
and-
Soil?
Soil.
Well,
Yeah, be like
soil-
soil,
but
right?
it's-
Fertilizer?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Snail
but it's
snail
also,
mix?
It's also like rock.
Snail mix.
Snail trail mix.
It's big in France. All the hikers in France got their S card go, oh, it's my snail mix.
It's also rocks. It's also like
Big
broken-
rocks. You're eating...
No, but how big would the rocks need to be for you to give up on the meal?
I would have to
Were they pebbles?
I'd have to be able to pull it out of my mouth and be like, God damn.
Can I remind you of the discussion we had last week, and you knew this was coming, of taking out pellets of gum from my bare pocket,
Yeah.
and you had a problem with that because if it cracked on the side of a table and it was exposed, you'd get lint in it. But you're fine with knowingly eating potting mix.
That makes it so much worse.
I think in the context of it being cooked into a meal, it feels a lot different. And I'm like, just
Why?
do this well enough.
Cooked potting mix?
I am struggling to understand how the grit was so concentrated. How did you prepare this
It
meal?
wasn't like every bite was
but
gritty.
what
It
I
was
need
just
to
like every
understand
now
was-
and again, it was like,
Is it like
God damn it.
soupy? Was it a soupy thing?
It's like
Can
beans
you please?
and
I'm so desperate to know what this meal is.
I
All
think-
you said is endive, beans, and
Also-
tomato.
also-
Kind of
and,
it.
and earlier I said, was it a salad? And you said no.
I don't
Also,
think it's a salad.
Can I just say, high inflammation or low inflammation? It sounds fucking dreadful. What were the other ingredients in this?
I think there was like some spinach, maybe.
Oh, please tell me you didn't follow a recipe and you just thought, oh, this will go well together. That'd be so good.
Oh, Edna, I've never had that before. No, it wasn't much to it. It was like cannelli beans, tomato, tinted tomato, like very, very basic stuff because it's low inflammation, so there's not a lot of stuff in it.
I like that. Do you think you have a problem? Like, if
A problem?
No,
Would you have thrown it out?
No, wait. What I'm asking is, if it was a little bit gross, would you have thrown it out?
Oh, yeah. If I really, really didn't like it, but if it was just like a little bit like, this sucks, I would eat it.
So if it didn't taste nice, if you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I've really fucked this one up, you'd still eat it?
Yeah. I would bear it. I would just be like, well, that's the food, and then I'm eating that for the week.
Dion, Josh is essentially my girlfriend.
Right.
They are the same person. She made for herself a curry using mung beans, and mung beans can get very like claggy,
Okay.
and the entire curry turned into basically just a gluey clag. And as I watched her eat it the first time, this is before we were living together,
Out of a clag bottle.
yeah, as she pasted it over her rice, she was visibly not enjoying it and ate the
Yeah.
entire load of curry because
Yeah.
it would have been a waste.
Did you ever fuck up like food prep or dinner or lunch that much? I can't remember the last time I've made something where I'm like,
Well, you
this is not good.
taste during. This is
Yeah,
a
you're like-
classic. Were you tasting during cooking?
Yeah, but I think it all settled at the bottom, so I didn't.
Sediment.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
This is the River Nile.
So when I tasted it tasted okay, but then every now and again would get a bit of the crunch and be like, that's a shame.
This is a disaster.
But it is true that whatever happened, it would have to be really, really, really bad for me not to eat it. I would. Would you have thrown it out, Dion?
Of course I would have thrown it out. But also
What's your
like,
threshold?
well, I was thinking cracking eggs into a pan and you get some of the shell in there.
Oh.
And it's one of the most difficult things on earth to do, to get a bit of shell out of a...
You got to use the shell to get
Use
the shell out.
Yeah.
Get out of town.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that like you got to
That's
cut
the
a
thing.
diamond with a diamond?
Yeah,
Yes.
It's because it's used
Well, but with shell.
because it's used to the albumin.
It's used to the what?
It's used to the albumin.
Albumin.
He's still
You
Prime
albumin.
Minister, isn't he? I said he's still Prime Minister. I would have thrown it out but like, it's just the fact that if I would have seen
What would
the
you eat
dirt,
that week then?
anything else.
I only allowed myself to eat this.
Yeah.
And so I go hungry.
Hang on.
Maybe.
But what would you have done? So let's say you decide to throw it out. What would you have done?
The bar would be very high for me to throw it out, but I'd probably like some tin fruit.
I love
Tin
it.
fruit. No, like I have like tin soup and noodles and shit. So I might have that.
Wait, you taking all of that to work?
No, this is dinners.
Oh, it's just dinners.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
it's just
eating
dinners.
tin fruit.
Wait. Keep going. No. Tell us, what are you making? What's
No.
the thought process?
So I have like backup stuff that if I haven't got any food anymore.
Do you
This is what
understand
I'll have.
supermarkets open
why
every day?
why can't you leave the house?
Because I've done it. It's
Wait,
done.
no, you seriously
it got
wouldn't
done.
leave.
On
so-
Monday, it got done.
But you
It
wouldn't.
was done.
So you wouldn't leave the house. You wouldn't
Well,
want to
Gan Gemmies, I can't go to Gan Gemmies after work because it's closed. It
Gan
closes-
Gemmies.
It's a
Gem.
green grocer. It's my local green grocer at Berkeley Square. It's great.
But you're saying they're open once a
opposite
day.
Coles.
Well, they just closed by the time I would be able to get there. So I'd have to get
I guess
supermarket
every
veggies.
business is open once a day.
That's not what I said. That's a good point. But point being,
hang on. Gemmies they're not supermarket vegetables. That's why you're getting dirty vegetables.
no, they're great. They're
No,
so
they're
much,
dirty.
They're so much better than supermarket vegetables. So much
You
better.
want your veggies to be dirty, I think.
That's true. You just want to wash them. What are you talking about,
Yeah.
Dion?
dirty veggies. Disgusting.
For those of you who are watching us on YouTube, you'll see that as I speak to you and look down the barrel of the camera, I'm missing a very important feature off my face. And you both noticed it as you walked in. I'm missing
I've got
my
your nose.
beard.
I've got your nose.
I can't smell.
Yes, your beard. And you know what's weird? In like the 20 minutes we've been hanging out, I've already forgotten.
Yeah, my
Like,
beard
it's-
and my
it's
mustache are
adjusted.
gone.
Oh, I just remembered them though.
The problem is I accidentally got rid of it
Don't know what that
because I
means.
didn't put the head of my shaver on correctly.
Oh, that's so strange.
I know. And so when I went up, it went down to a 0 instead and took the whole thing off.
Oh, you can see it's a
Wow.
bit under like the bottom of his neck. You can see the idiot's.
No, that was
He's done it.
that's deliberate.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
So you did one big swipe. And
I
you
did
went,
one
"Oh,
big
no."
swipe, and then I saw all of it come off down to 0, and all week. This is a week of growth, and
It's great.
That's a week.
I've had a really difficult week because I've had significant growth since I was, I don't know, as long as both of you have known me. And I feel like I lost perspective of what my face looked like. My beard made my chin longer. And now I am coming to terms with what I really look like.
Right.
I think you look younger.
Yes, he
That's
does.
not good for me. I don't want to look younger.
Do people think you look your age?
Do people think I look my age? With a beard, I think I'm always kind of,
Right on.
30s,
right on.
40s.
In the ballpark.
yeah.
30s, 40s.
Yeah.
There's got to be better pinpoint than that.
Well, I think I'm I'm
mid-30s.
Mid-30s,
Say that.
surely.
It's hard. I think from 30s to 50, it's hard to pick someone. Like if you look at Dion, again, this is probably a very YouTubey segment, but Dion, you could range anywhere from low 30s to maybe high 40s.
High 40s?
High 40s.
You're nuts.
So I'm saying you could range. It wouldn't be if you said to
Yeah.
someone, I'm actually 48, they'd be like, fuck, you look great for 48.
I don't think that's true.
And if you
They
said
wouldn't believe
32,
me.
you'd be like,
I told
yeah.
people when I was overseas I was 40 and they were like, no, you're not. That's bullshit.
Look
I
at you. Look at
so-
you.
so-
I couldn't get
Wait
into
a second.
Morocco.
You know what it is.
So you're saying people called your bullshit out for lying about your age?
No, if I said, how old do you think I am? They would say 33
Yeah.
or
that's
32.
It's the thickness of the
I'm
hair.
saying you can get away
Is it
with
that?
It's the thickness of the hair on your head. It is thick and lush.
Really? That's
yeah,
it?
that makes a huge difference.
Nah,
And
that's
not a
not
single
it.
grey
Yeah.
in sight.
Yeah, you said that. That's crazy.
In sight.
But what I was going to ask you guys is after this cataclysmic.
What happened?
There was a cat stuck in my throat.
Hey, that wasn't fun.
A cataclysmic stuck in my throat. I was trying to make a cataclysmic joke. After this week, the question is, what feature of yours or what characteristic, if changed, fundamentally changes your perception of yourself?
There's only one of mine. I don't know if we've talked about this, but when I get up in the morning, have a shower, dry my hair, and I don't have any products in my hair,
Flat hair.
yeah, I look like
Great.
someone said I look like a Romanian orphan. And I know that's not particularly PC, but I look ridiculous. I look
Wow.
absolutely ridiculous. And it makes me think that there's
What
this-
about flat hair makes you look like you'd have no parents?
because I look like I haven't been cared for. It looks like
They wouldn't have let him out of the house.
You're unkempt.
I'm unkempt. And there's a lot of these words. Unkempt. What was that? What was the name of that lettuce? Endive. Unkempt. But yeah, I feel like that's the biggest change I can make. Just put a bit of product between my hands.
What if
Run it
you-
through my
what if
hair. A
you
couple seconds
Cut
later.
your hair a lot shorter. Would it?
If it was very, I've
Yeah,
had
if
it
it was
very
short,
short.
yeah.
And then, do you know that thing? Sometimes when you've got light colored hair and you cut your hair short, the light sort of beams off it, and you can get like. So that's
don't know what the
We got a rainbow.
rainbow hair.
Got a mirror.
And Josh?
What do you mean? Hang on. What is this glass head you're talking about?
I think it's because on your head, the hair grows in different directions.
I love these moments.
Do you
in
know
the
what I
show
mean?
Where
What
someone
is this?
reveals some inner thought that they've always had, but
Yeah.
can't actually articulate.
It's really strange.
Yeah.
There's a St Kilda footballer who has quite light coloured hair and he shaved his hair recently and then they had a photo of him and there seemed to be all of these
perspective was
angles.
off.
I have to it's Toby Travali, I'll show you his hair. But it's my hair. Josh, what about you?
Yeah,
What's
okay.
something?
I'm imagining them doing like a hall of mirrors through Dion's hair.
Yeah.
Just like he's walking through. I think the haircut for me, when I leave it too
So
long.
it's hair as well. Ours are all
it's-
hair. I guess we don't have makeup, right?
Yeah, there's
wear
not
makeup.
some sort of fixture like that. Shaving actually, here's a good
There you
one
go.
because I've grown a bit of a beard out for winter because my girlfriend likes it more. I was like, okay.
Ooh.
And shaving of the neck or not shaving of the
I
neck.
hate shaving my
It
neck.
makes it look so much better.
Oh,
keeping it
shaving
tidy.
neck?
keeping
Brilliant
it
point.
tidy.
Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely.
what about tidying around the back of your neck?
Oh, very
like
important.
2-3 weeks into a haircut.
Yeah.
Not
Well,
for you. Oh, you got long hair.
Mine is long.
Yeah.
I
Gotta.
look so disheveled when I've got the hair, but you're right. There's not much. I'm not playing with much, and I'm like,
What?
The
what
key
is
is
it,
to
though?
be kempt.
But what I was short kempt. What I was going to say is though, what is that level that we all know? we all know that we do these things,
Strike.
and they're very easy to do, right?
Yes.
But I don't care enough to make sure I keep on top of it.
If your partner said to you, I really like your neck like a dinosaur, I'm assuming they didn't have hair.
Dinosaur?
What?
I'm assuming they didn't have
No,
hair.
famously, we understand that dinosaurs
I know,
have
I
hair
know.
now.
No, they got but no hair.
I'm curious, based on that, like your partner Josh has said, I really like you with a big beard.
I think it's to do with like how scratchy it is and all that kind of stuff.
That feels good.
No,
it
it feels better.
bad. Yeah, it's worse.
Okay. But now, in your mind, are you like, I guess I just have a big beard now?
Over winter, I don't mind, but
in summer,
deal
with the
come down.
scratching.
Yeah, deal with the scratching.
deal with the scratching.
Scratching off.
Certainly nice to your partner for 2 months, two seasons in a year.
But it's weird that like it's not at
Hang on, that's not fair.
It's not at the level that I'm like desperately trying to making sure I keep it up. So I wonder what that is that would make me go keep on top of this 100%. What would it be because you keep on top of your hair 100%, don't you? Like don't
Not 100%. No. Like,
But do you ever leave the house?
Do I ever leave the house?
To go to the supermarket after work? No, if you haven't got product in your hair.
I did once. I think I've told this. This is about 15 years ago. I was in Edinburgh for Edinburgh. Have I told you this?
for sale. One boy for sale. He's selling cheap.
What is this?
It's Oliver. That's like my second Oliver reference in 2 episodes.
I was walking down the street. I got up early in the morning. I was like, I wanted to check tickets to see my favorite stand-up comedian, Stuart Lee. And I just left the house, just put on some clothes, and hadn't had a shower. I had a shower from the previous night, so my hair was just completely fluffy. And bumped into Steve Coogan.
Yeah.
I bumped into Steve Coogan and asked him to have a
For those
photo
who
with
don't know
him.
Steve Coogan, he's a very famous hairdresser.
He's the funniest hairdresser in the world.
Famously adopted a lot of kids off the streets.
But got a photo with him, and my hair looks dreadful. So Josh, typically no, unless I'm meeting someone famous or a hero, comedic hero.
Okay.
What about you in terms of your keeping up with your beard now, Christian? Has it fundamentally changed how you're approaching your beard?
There was always that thing where you haven't shaved your beard for a while and you go, God, I wonder what it'd look like without it. And every time I get to that point, I've always managed to convince myself, don't do it. Like you won't like it.
Just the comments that you'll get as well. You go to work and God, he looks like a baby, doesn't he? Why is there a baby in my seat?
Well, yeah, I did get comments at work and it was shocking.
Oh, what did they
it's
say?
That rubbish pre-meeting small talk.
Oh my God.
Which is just like, oh, you look different. Something's changed.
Did you have one in the chamber every time it came up?
Nah.
What was your go-to?
Let's start the meeting.
Because I had a dreadful one the other day where the big boss, like not my immediate boss, but top dog came past my desk.
Top dog, woof woof.
And I was like, it was just like the worst series of my small talk was right. I think it was like Friday afternoon. My small talk was rubbish. Office was pretty dead. And he's come over and I was looking at some spreadsheet and I was trying to work something out. It wasn't making sense. So I've got like one earphone in, listening to some music. And then I go, fuck is that coming from? And he's like, oh, sorry. I was like, great, awesome. I was like, yep. He's like, oh, I was just admiring your folders lined up on the window. And my colleagues had lined up some folders on the window. They'd arranged it all. And it was just this awful, like shit me attempting to be whatever it was, how it went.
Christ.
He said that. He's
this
like,
is hard.
So he was like, oh, I was going to congratulate you on the, but it sounds like you've got some bad news. I was like, oh, no, I was just looking at this spreadsheet. Oh, I think that's Sally's work. They've done all that. He's like, oh, it looks great. And I was like, yeah, I've just got these boxes here. That's mine.
Unbelievable.
And I went, and this
self-sabotage.
And then the me try to like,
I think I'll just fire myself.
Me try to like work in an extra bit of commentary was like, oh yeah, I kind of like it up by the window because when I'm walking outside, I could look up and I'm like, oh, that's where my desk is.
Oh God, he'll never walk by your desk
like,
again.
Right. And I think he said like, well, good luck with it or something like that. And I was just like, God, that sucked. And I'm normally better than that.
No, you are.
I'm normally better than that.
But I wonder whether most of his conversations are like that. Like that would have been water off a duck's back.
Oh, that's interesting. He wasn't really listening. He didn't really care. He's in auto mode.
To standing out. When someone gets into
That's
a chat with
interesting.
you,
That's
they go,
interesting.
"Oh, had a really good chat with Josh."
I don't know. I don't think there's any need to make Josh feel better about this situation.
No, but don't you think? I'm not saying
Yeah,
that
I know
we're
what you
all
mean.
special.
I know what you mean.
But I think we've
I could
probably
hold-
got the gift of the gab. Endive. Gab.
Kempt.
Both
Urchin.
urchins.
He's a sea urchin. Like an orphan, an street urchin.
A Romanian sea urchin.
But the problem
Dion's
was,
already writing his back.
the problem was, as soon as he left, I was like, this is what I wanted to do, because he's a bit of a biker guy. They've just installed some new stuff, the biking equipment, and I wanted to be like, how good's the new biking equipment downstairs? Just a little bit of that.
How
Hit him with a
often-
little bit of that.
How often do you get to see this guy?
He's around, but like his office
yeah.
is nearby.
Are you thinking?
You have to plan a
bump in?
bump in where you prove your worth.
I'll get him in the I'll get him making a coffee.
No,
in the kitchen.
but it'll be so high stakes.
Yeah.
But you can't reference what happened.
No, it'd be
No,
great.
It'd be amazing if you did.
But I double down and go, God, those folders are still looking good, aren't they? Just
I
really
think
lead into it.
to really blow him away, you have to come in with like big confidence, huge confidence.
fine.
Like, g'day, boss.
But I think it's fine because
Hey, how you sea urchins? Put it there.
it's actually quite nice that he gets around and will chat to and like remembers my name every time. It's actually really nice. So there's definitely space
You remember you now.
A human remembering another human.
out of like
How great-
hundreds of people.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
It's written on
that
the
impressive.
desk.
Yes, it is.
It's not that impressive.
You don't think that's impressive? I suck with people's
That's his
names.
fucking job.
Because you don't give a shit.
Remembering the
names.
people that make him money.
Josh,
fucked.
also, Josh, why do you think you suck at names? You should be better at names.
I write them in my phone now because I am abysmal at it. And God, that saved me a few times.
Boss, small talk.
Terrible small talk.
But that's bizarre. So, Christian, would you rate yourself being good at small talk?
Well, yeah, no, I think I would say all three of us, from what I've experienced of experiencing you out, talking to strangers, especially Josh at festivals.
Yeah.
We
Strangers-
will approach strangers en masse.
En
masse.
Great. That's another good
En
one.
masse.
Get it.
And
But that's a bit different, right? Social interactions with strangers different to like work colleagues or even like a retail relationship or something, like someone who's at work.
I just think it's about having a maybe there is a bit of ego about I'm just going to go for it with this monotonous small thing
Yeah.
because I need to break through.
To be honest, I feel like it could be a bit of like that male overconfidence thing. I was just
Oh, yeah,
I was
shit.
just thinking then, like, I think my small talk is good, but there's a chance that someone would walk away from chatting with me in small talk and go,
yeah. It's like anytime we're all out together at a restaurant.
like that. But also,
Oh,
an
God.
example, on Saturday night, I went to my my partner had this get.
I'm imagining someone listening to this show and
I
then
go-
pausing and going,
still pushing through. But I went to my partner had this gathering thing for her gym club, and I got talking to this guy who's really into games. Josh, he loved games.
like a great guy.
He actually told me about a few co-op games. I'm going to talk to you about.
Okay, sure.
But I'm up for it. And I talked to him for ages, and I thought he had some social anxiety. He's a lovely, lovely guy. And he mentioned he had social anxiety, but I kept the conversation going with him for ages. And I thought it was a good conversation, but I think maybe he thought, maybe halfway through or 3/4 of the way through, he was thinking, fuck, I don't know if I want to continue this. So that actually ameliorates the goodness of the small talk.
But also, is there an element of people masking and being like, I'm going to put in the hard yards. I
Totally.
find this really comfortable. I don't like this at all, but
Yeah.
this is what, quote unquote, normal people have
Yeah.
to do.
That-
So that's what I got to do, you know?
The other thing I did on that same night was then we moved to this Irish pub, and I was talking to this guy. I'd never met him before from this club, and it somehow came up. I think I took some gum out of my pocket, and then I
Right.
said to him, like,
Yeah.
if
Do
I
you
was
want
to,
some?
if
And he
I,
said, "Definitely
no,
not."
No, I said to him, if I was to offer this to you, what would you say? And he said, I think I fainted. I was like, if I was to offer you like gum, used gum. And he thought his interpretation he was like, no, definitely not.
Good.
There's no way. And I said, really? Even if it's got a hard shell? He said, yeah, but it's all mashed up. And I said, no, I don't mean used. I don't mean gum that I've chewed. And he was like, oh, I thought you meant gum that you've chewed. Anyway,
Great.
so
and
I
put back in your pocket.
so I proceeded to have this conversation that we had last week on the show.
yeah.
Nice.
And then at
You
the
practiced?
end, and then at the end, I felt the need to say, because I was like, this minutia stuff is interesting to me, but is it interesting to other people? And at the end, I said, by the way, this is going to sound ridiculous, but I have a podcast where we discuss this on the podcast, and I felt the need to qualify it because I was like, I always look like a fucking idiot.
But is this just what being a human and talking with other humans is?
Oh, God.
Do
I
we
don't
have
think so.
to assess the quality of the conversation
Great
with the
question.
other person?
This-
Great question. There it is.
This is what bamboozles me every day of my life.
Another good one.
I had the opposite kind of interaction, I guess, recently at Woolies. I was picking up a click and collect order. And if for those of you who don't know, you basically drive to Woolworths, you back your car
Supermarket.
in.
It's only
supermarket.
Woolworths,
It's
yeah?
only open once a day. You back your car in and you say, I'm here on the app. And then they come out with your groceries on a trolley. So the lady comes out with my groceries on a trolley, all bagged up. And then she gets the boot open, and she goes, no, big order. And I fucking hated that. Because she has...
What is wrong with that?
She has no right to be commenting on the size of my order.
Okay.
That is too judgmental for small talk.
No, it's not. How is it judgmental?
big order.
How?
Yeah.
Where
I've got
you
a lot of
fat
things.
pig. You
Oh.
eat more than the average consumer who receives click and collect orders.
I have so many
Great.
questions. How big was the order in dollar amount? Dollar amount.
220 to 240.
It's not that big. How old was the lady approximately? Was it a young person? Was it a
it's
20-year-old,
tough.
25?
She probably doesn't look her age.
Between 30 and 50, was she? That's a
yeah.
great callback, babe.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, probably between 30 50.
Wait, you're going to give me a range from 30 to 50? We
That's
just
fine. You said that's
38.
fine. You
We
just
just-
said that was fine.
Wait, no, that was a joke.
38.
No,
There
I
you go.
want 30 to 50.
No,
38.
you wanted to know, is it a kid or an adult? It's
Yes.
an adult.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It was an
Yeah.
adult. Trying to make small talk and said big order.
That's
and I hated
fine.
it.
What are her options?
What she doesn't. Okay, there's some situations where I don't think small talk is needed. Right? Here are your groceries. That's literally it.
But she's
I
doing
know-
her job,
I
you
know,
prick.
no, wait a second. I get it. Don't comment on my order though.
No,
Surely
the difference
people are
is-
sensitive around the size of their orders.
The difference is she went, it's a lot of toilet paper.
Oh, yeah, that's a
what's
good
the-
one.
What's the difference?
Why have you got 7 boxes of Cheezels?
What's the
Like,
difference?
if she said that,
What's the difference?
Because she's picking out individual items.
Why does she have to
And that
comment
is
on
a
the
judgment
order at
call.
all?
So
Hey,
fu-
Doesn't
beautiful
have to.
day.
So
Interesting car.
Interesting car. I mean, don't talk about my
Interesting.
car. What? I don't
I-
understand. It's not. I understand it at a bank or something. That's a bit more sensitive.
I think it's the fact that I don't like a conversation starting from an observation about the
it's not a
person.
conversation. I think that's what it's not a conversation.
It's not
what's my
about you.
response
It's
supposed
about
to
your
be?
order.
What is she? What?
Hey, here we
Oh,
go.
hang on. She had to pack it. That's it.
Great.
No. She just does the
Great.
trolley
Oh,
out to the car.
You know the
I
org
do.
structure of
I
Woolworths.
do. I've seen who packs it.
You don't know.
It's not her.
Here we
Why?
go.
It's a
But
guy.
No, but what I'm trying to say is, even if she had to pack it, so what? Don't comment on the size of my order.
No, that's a difference in her day. That's something she notices.
Here we go. Well, I'll do it with you, Dan. You
Sure.
provide whatever the response is. I come out with your groceries.
Yeah.
Oh, big order.
Yeah. I've got a baby and a runny bottom.
Hang on. What if there was no response like that? What if it's like, yeah, that's my normal order?
That's fine.
Great. Now I feel like a big piece of
You
shit.
should. That's mental. So my question is, we're talking about small talk. What else can she ask or say? Weather? How's your day going?
How's your day going?
Why is your beard so short?
Wow,
You look different.
your shit is shocking. You should grow a beard.
Oh, thank you so much for listening to Word About It another week. What a great patchy boy that was. We didn't get into hysterics. But
Sometimes it's good to just let him dig a hole.
I had a great fun, Dion. It was good to see you.
I
Good to
had
have
a great
chat.
fun.
What do you mean we didn't
God,
get to
your
hysterics? You just want us to cry from laughter.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I
you
don't.
do.
No, it's harmful.
Now, be honest.
It's harmful. Other things that are harmful is
Social
TikTok,
social media.
TikTok,
Social media.
Instagram, and most of all our Patreon.
Can we-
we had a new
that-
Patreon sign up. I think it was
That was my storage company.
Yeah.
Hey,
Are they
that's
big fans?
great.
No, I think my mum
we
accidentally
inflate-
signed up under the.
Are we
storage company.
inflating our own numbers? Is that what's happening
Yeah,
right now?
now
for,
we
the,
are.
for the investors?
I have been a Patreon for 9 years.
Oh, well done, Dion.
yeah.
Appreciate that.
I like you to send something out.
Appreciate
to me.
that,
Just
yeah.
that's-
The most important thing is that we have Patreon. So if you're not a Patreon, sign up for as little as you can be a Patreon and receive an extra episode every off week. You don't have to be with our patchwork for every fortnight. I lost interest in the pitch halfway through. Honestly,
So did our regular listeners.
Honestly, just give us some fucking money.
$2 a month.
We make it for
www.patreon.
free, you dogs.
www. How much did it cost you to switch domains?
Domains.
Great.
Domains.
Domains. $22.95.
Lovely.
Brilliant.
And as we do every week, we sew a new patch into our quilt of friendship. Josh, did you sew a patch this week?
I did sew a patch this week, Dion.
Josh, what patch did you sew into your quilt this week?
Thank you, Dion. My patch this week is Christian at Woolworths being asked how the weather's been today, and him replying, it's been about between 30 to 50.
Very good.
Very good. Well, laugh if you
he
think it's
is-
funny, babe.
He is quick.
Yeah.
And Christian, what patch did you sew this week?
This week, I sewed into my. This week, I sewed into my patch a Romanian sea urchin unable to find foster parents due to having a disco ball for a scalp after shaving its head.
That's a shame. That's a shame. Because
And Dion, what did you sew into your patch this week?
you've ruined my patch, babe. My patch this week is Josh doing his bulk meal prep for the week and organising a click and collect order where he'll pick up 1 kilo of tomatoes from Woolworths, 1 kilo of soil from Bunnings, and 1 kilo of Romanian orphan sea urchins from Pet Barn.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
It's good stuff, mate.
It's not good.
Never is. Thank you for listening to Welcome to Patchwork for another week. I've been Dion.
I've been Josh.
And I've been Christian.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.